Hey guys! Today I'm going to share my favorite products for November. I also have some flops as well. I actually have more favorites than I normally do, just because I've been trying out a lot of new products. Some from Gen Beauty, some that I've actually purchased since then, some that I got sent to me. And the same goes for the flops. I do have a good amount of flops. Usually I don't have that many, but as I mentioned, I've been trying out a ton of new stuff. So it's pretty normal that not everything worked for me. So I'm going to jump right in and show you skincare first. The products that I am loving this month are the Derma E Essential Radiance Toner and the Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water. I reviewed these recently, so I will link that below. I got these at Gen Beauty from the PR people at the Derma E booth. They gave these to me because I'm an influencer and I've been using them, for quite a while now. They're almost half gone. And I've been really enjoying them. Like I said, I did review them recently, so if you are interested in learning more about them, you can check it out below. But they just, the micellar cleansing water I really like in the morning after waking up, because I do shower at night, so it's not like my face is super dirty, but it's just like refreshing to apply this in the morning. So I've been doing that every morning when I get up in the morning. And then the Radiance Toner I've been using in the morning after I use the micellar water, and I use it at night as well. What I like about this is it actually feels like it's doing something to my face. It has a little tingle, nothing bad, but it feels like something is going on, and so that makes me feel like it is doing what it's supposed to do. I'm pretty sure it's from the glycolic acid in this, but these are just two really good products and I've been using them together a lot lately, basically every day. Once again, this is the Derma E Essentials Radiance Toner and the Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water. Next we'll go into makeup. So from my most recent BoxyCharm, which you'll probably see this before you see my BoxyCharm unboxing, I did receive the Winky Lux Kitten Palette. This is right here. It came in my November BoxyCharm box. This is just such a cute palette. Such beautiful colors. It has really two really unique shades right here. This is like called Holographic, I believe. And this one is called 9 Lives. They're not normally something I would wear, but I really like how they look. I've been pairing them with a bunch of different colors in this palette. I've actually used this palette a lot this month. I've just, switched around different looks using this palette, so it would definitely be my favorites this month. Once again, this is the Winky Lux Kitten Palette, and it's the BoxyCharm collab from the November BoxyCharm. A few more products from BoxyCharm are some Moda brushes. For those of you unfamiliar with Moda, it's the Royal and Langnickel brand, and they have different types of brushes or different, I guess, collections of brushes. So the first one we did get in our BoxyCharm, I don't know exactly when, but it was definitely maybe in the past 6 months. This is the Moda Pro line. It's a newer line of theirs. And this is the pointed blush brush and the crease brush. They're super soft, they clean really nicely, and they don't feel like hard or rough after cleaning them. I've used them a bunch. I use these almost every day. This is great for the crease. And then this one says it's a pointed blush brush, but I actually use it for like contouring and bronzer. That's what it works for me. So I've really been loving these two brushes. These are the Moda Pro line. And then the other brush I wanted to mention, this is another Royal and Langnickel brush that I received in BoxyCharm, but I want to say it was like one of the first couple boxes that I got. I've been subscribed for, let's see, I want to say over a year to BoxyCharm, so this I got in one of maybe my first 3 boxes. And this was like a set. It came with a shadow brush as well. This is the Royal and Langnickel Omnia line, and this is a detailer brush. So I've been using this a ton on my lower lash line. It looks really good when you put like a lighter color with a pencil brush and then you want, more definition. So use a darker shadow on your lower lash line with this, and it's a really good brush. I really like it. And these are just 3 brushes that I've been really gravitating towards, and they're all Royal & Langnickel, so I figured I would show this. Next is a newer palette. So last month I talked about the Tarte Pro palette, which is the eyeshadow palette. This month one of my favorites is the Tarte Pro Glow. This is very dirty. I have my fingerprints all over it, but this was actually, Sephora had like a really good deal. I forget what it's called, but now they have this special where they have things really discounted, maybe weekly, I think. I think it's called Weekly Wows, but don't hold me to that. But this was on sale for $22.50. I think it's like $45 regularly, so it was 50% off. I figured I'd pick it up. And it's just a really great palette. This is what it looks like inside. I really do plan to review this and the Tarte Pro. I have pictures taken. I just gotta write up my thoughts on everything. But this is the highlighting and contouring palette, the Tarte Pro Glow. And it has really great colors. I don't use this cream contour that often just because I really don't think I'm good at cream contour. But I have been using this Sculpt color, which is the powder contour, like frequently, probably like half throughout the week. So, you know, 4 to 5 days a week I've been using it. And then all 4 of these highlighters are, let me show you so it's actually in frame. And all 4 of these highlighters are beautiful. Shade right here, Stunner, is really pretty. I have it on my face mixed with Ofra highlighter. I'm not sure. It was the Afterglow, the white shade, or the silverish color highlighter. I have those 2 mixed together. This is such a pretty palette. I'm loving the color Fire over here. It's such a pretty bronzy highlighter, and normally I would say people might not think that would be good for lighter skin tones, but I really like it on me. I've been using like Fire and Lit mixed together just when I don't want a golden or a white highlighter. This looks really pretty. So this is like a really great palette. I'm loving it, and for $22.50 it was a steal. So that is another thing I've been loving this month. Once again, this is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. Next, on to lip products. So the first is the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick. I picked these up in New York. I got the color Praline and Blushing Rose. I've been using these a ton lately. So Praline is I would say nude peachy brown, and Blushing Rose is like a mauve color. Both of them, you do need to apply a lip balm first just to make your lips moisturize. These aren't super drying, but I do still like to apply something beforehand. I really love the applicator of these. It's pointed, and I feel like it makes it easier to line your lips. So you can use the point to line your lips and then fill them in. It just makes a more precise look. These are both super pigmented. The colors are so pretty. I feel like they're long wearing, and they're super affordable. I don't remember the exact price, but I will link it below. So once again, these are the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipsticks in Blushing Rose and Praline. Next is actually all of these are liquid lipsticks. So the next one is by Makeup Forever, and it's the Artist Liquid Matte in 109. I got this at Gem Beauty. They were giving a liquid lipstick away free at their booth. So I picked the 109 shade. It's really pretty. It's very nice for the fall. Once again, this is a great formula for liquid matte lipsticks. You do need to apply, once again, a lip balm just to hydrate your lips before putting these on, because they do dry a little bit, but nothing serious. This has a great wear time, and it's just really comfortable on the lips. And so much that I did buy a mini during the Black Friday. I bought a mini set of the liquid lipstick and a actual lipstick. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not because I didn't realize how small it is, but I am going to, I think, go back and get that mini in a large size because it's only $5 more for a full size. So once again, this is the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte in 109. The last liquid lipstick is the Tarte Quick Dry Lip Paint in Rosé or Rose, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. I actually got a Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint in my October BoxyCharm, and it was in the color Get It, and I really didn't like it. It was super bright on my lips. the formula was like kind of watery and streaky on my lips, and it was kind of drying. So that was kind of disappointing. I love the Tarte creamy matte lip paints. So I decided to give it another try. I saw a little mini set of the creamy matte lip paint in like a purpley mauve color, and then this came with it, and this is the quick dry lip paint and the rosé. So I figured I'd give it another try. This color works a lot better for me. I really like it, and it doesn't look streaky like the other colors. So I feel like color might be, you know, a factor in why the formula just didn't look right on me or feel right. This one, like I said, is a lot better. It's definitely thicker than the other one, and it applies more evenly, and the color is really pretty, so I've been wearing this a lot. Once again, this is the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint in Rosé or Rose. The last makeup thing that I've been loving is a makeup sponge set. This is from CVS. I have the Real Technique sponge I've been using all the time, and I wanted to get a smaller sponge set to get in the inner corners of my eyes, because when I'm applying concealer, it's really hard to get the inner corner with a big sponge. So I picked up this little set. It's called the Beauty 360 Mini Blender Sponges. Comes with 4 of them. I think it was like between $5 and $8, I forget, because I used coupons. But the only one I've really used so far is the teardrop shaped one, which is right here. That's why it's dirty. But I really liked it. It cleans off really easy. It does apply the makeup really nice for like a smoother finish. And it's really affordable. So I've been liking this and using it every day. And I like that it comes with 4. They're all different shapes. I haven't tried any of the other ones, but I will give it a try soon. Once again, this is the Beauty 360 4 Mini Blender Sponges. Let's do fashion first. I have one fashion item, and it's this bag right here. It's from Primark, and it's just a crossbody bag. I've been wearing it all the time. I want to say it was like $12, something like that. And it's just a really cute bag for, you know, $12 is so cheap. I like the little tassel on the front. These don't work. I wish they did, but these are just like details. And it's really big inside. I have stuff in it right now. So it has a zipper in the back. I got this in November, so I've been using it all month, and I've been really happy with it. So yeah, this is from Primark. I'm not sure if it's online. If it is, I will link it below or something similar. On to my flops. So the first flop I have is a brush from e.l.f. and it's, I don't know what this is called, but I think it's like the Beautifully Bare line or something. I'm not quite sure, but it's one of their brushes. It feels super soft, and like I had high hopes for it because a lot of people do like it, but I feel like it just picks up the product and doesn't really displace it on my face. It feels really nice, but it kind of reminds me of the Wet n Wild brushes, which I also don't love because they feel super nice, but I don't feel like they actually put the product on my face. It just sits on the brush. So that was a disappointment to me. That's the first thing that was kind of a flop. Next is a weird thing because it was in my favorites and now it's my flops. That's happened with other products where I've loved them at first and then didn't love them so much. I actually have the Lash Princess by Essence that I loved, and then I put it in my flops, and I actually really like it again. So it's not out of the ordinary for me to go back and forth with an item. Right now, I'm really not loving the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I liked it at first, but then I realized that it doesn't really give my lashes as much volume as I like. I'll curl my lashes and put this on, and they kind of stick straight. Or then they just don't have the open-eyed look, which I really like. The formula is kind of dry. I don't know if that's why. I don't know if it just needs to sit for a while. I don't know if I'm the only person that loved it at first and don't like it now, but that's what I'm dealing with right now. Once again, this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Next is another mascara that just didn't work for me at all. This is the CoverGirl Total Tease. I just feel like it was kind of hard to work with. This is the applicator. It's super weird. I don't even know how to describe it. it's such a weird applicator, and it just doesn't really do anything for my lashes. And I spend a lot of time trying to work with the little ball side, and it's such a weird applicator. I don't know why they come out with these funky applicators that make it more difficult to apply the mascara. I didn't think it did anything special to them, so that's why it's in my flops. Once again, this is the CoverGirl Total Tease Mascara. The next two items also are from Gem Beauty. The first is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color in Blossom. This was really disappointing because I was super excited to try nude sticks. Of course, I swatched everything on my hand, and when I swatch things on my hand, I feel like it's not true to what it's going to look like on my lips, since my lips are like pinky red and my hand is peach or white, whatever. So the color is just like not gonna look the same. So when I swatched this color Blossom on my hand, it looked like a pretty nude, and I was like, oh, that'll look great on my lips. I like nude. It's gonna, you know, be like a neutral brownie pink. But when I put it on, it was super light, and I just didn't like that at all. It almost reminded me of concealer, and that was, you know, disappointing, but it's my own fault. The wear power or staying power of this is amazing, so I do want to try more nude sticks because it was like really hard to get off. So that could be a bad thing, but I look at it as a good thing, especially going, you know, to an event or being at work and just not wanting to reapply something. This stays on very well. The color was just a miss for me. Once again, this is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color in Blossom. The last flop is from MAC, and it's their Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. The color is Cafe Au Chic. Now, I really love the color of this. It's super unique. My issue is the formula. I really wanted to like this so much because I just think it's such a pretty color, and everyone else raved about these, but I felt like it was super drying, and it started cracking, like drying and cracking little pieces on the corners and on the inside rim of my mouth, and I don't like that. It looked gross, and then when I tried to reapply the lip color, it just like layered on top of it and made it more like pieces were stuck to my lip. It just didn't look good. So I'm not sure if that's just my experience or other people had that experience. I really liked the color, but the formula didn't work for me. I'm not sure if that's how it is with all the colors. That's just from my experience for this one color. Once again, this is the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Cafe Au Chic. So those are all my favorites and flops this month. I have a ton of reviews and tutorials coming up, so keep an eye on my blog and my YouTube channel for that. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, post it down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, thanks guys, bye.